Hey everyone, welcome back to CodeSF. This is our day 17 and today we are diving into a simple but interesting problem which involves triangles in Python. So we are going to determine whether a given set of three angles form a valid triangle or not. So let's get started. Okay, so our task is to take three angles of a triangle as input and check if the sum of these triangles is equal to 180 degrees, which is basically a fundamental property of a triangle, right? So let's break down the solution. And one more thing at this point I missed, that if we get the sum as 180 degrees, then we need to print 1, otherwise we will print 0. Okay, so let's break down the solution into easy to understandable steps. So in our approach, we are basically first input the angles. So we will take the values of angle A, B and C as input from the user. Then we will do a validity check. So we will calculate the sum of these three angles. So we will do A plus B plus C. Okay, so we will get the sum. And finally, we will output the result. So how will we output? So we will do a check here. So we will check if the sum is 180, then we will output 1. And if it is not 180 degree, then we will output 0. So let's write the code for this. Okay, so this is the code. So as I said, we are first taking the input for these three angles. Then we are checking their validity by finding the sum of angles, and if the sum is equals to 180 degree, then we will print 1, and if it is not 180 degree, then we will print 0. So let's run this and let's take the input. So our input is 60 60 60 and 30 40 50. So 60 60. Oh, I did a mistake. Let's stop this and run this again. 60, enter, 60, enter, and 60. Okay, so we get 1. And what is the output? It should be 1, which is correct. Now we will write 30, 40 and 50. Run it again. 30, 40 and 50. Oh, he removed this by mistake. So let's run this again. 30, 40 and 50. See, it's giving us 0. Okay, so our approach is correct. Now let's try to optimize it. So what optimization we can do? One thing, we can eliminate this part by basically validating this condition in the print statement itself. And we can take this in these three input in a single line using map and split. And instead of basically calculating this thing in the print line, what we can do, we can use the ternary operator to print 1 and 0. Okay, that will be great for this kind of if else block. Okay, so we will use ternary operator here and we will use map here. So let's write the optimize approach. So what we did, instead of taking input in 3 lines, we are taking in a single line. Instead of doing these two things in different separated lines, we are doing everything inside a single line and store like in a single line, and then we are storing in isValid triangle variable. So it will store 1 or 0 based on this condition, and finally we are printing that variable. So let's run this. The first input was 60, 60 and then 60. So we are getting 1. Another input is 30, 40 and 50. Let's run this. 30, 40 and 50. Okay, so we are getting this 0 here and we are also getting 0 here. Okay, there you have it, a simple yet very effective solution to the triangle validity problem. And if you found this video helpful, do not forget to like and comment and hit that subscribe button and that bell icon for more programming content. And thanks for watching. Happy coding.